Hey everybody, this is Adam with Honest Home Inspection. Today we're going to go over how to properly fell a tree. Now a little bit of disclaimer, I am not a licensed arborist. I am simply a homeowner who needs to take down a tree in their yard. If you have any doubts on using a chainsaw, or if there's anything that's nearby the tree that can cause injury, or electrical lines that are nearby the tree or buildings, certainly contact a qualified arborist to take down your tree. But if you feel like this is a project that you can handle, we're going to go over some steps to make sure that you can safely put this tree on the ground. The first step that you're going to want to go over is site preparation. So you want to make sure that you are able to keep yourself safe and that nothing in the area is going to be damaged by the tree.
Hey, this is Theresa from Honest Home Inspection with a quick PSA. Many trees that you will find in your yard can weigh upwards of 1 ton. So if you're felling a tree in your yard, you're basically dropping a compact car somewhere on your property. Make sure you bear in mind that trees are a lot heavier than you may perceive them to be.
This tree that we're going to be taking down here is in 2 different segments. So we're going to be taking it down one at a time. I've already surveyed my site to make sure that there's plenty of room out here for the tree to fall. I've decided which direction I want the tree to fall. Obviously, away from the house is going to be best in this case. Step 2 is simply going to be making the cuts, and then step 3 is going to be partitioning up the tree once it's on the ground. All right, so let's get started. The first step that we're going to be doing is site preparation. So we've already spotted the tree that we want to take down, and we've observed things that could potentially be damaged if this tree fell in the wrong direction. If it were cut to fall too far to the right, it would hit the Vardo. And if it was going to go straight to the left, it could hit the power lines that are nearby. But if we fell this tree so it comes straight on towards me, there's going to be plenty of room to miss the Vardo and plenty of room to miss the electrical lines as well. So I'm feeling confident and safe that I can take down this tree without damaging the things around. The tools that you're going to need for this job are relatively simple. Obviously, you're going to need some sort of chainsaw. In our case, we have a battery-powered chainsaw. That's going to be enough to get through this tree and cut it down. I'm also going to use a mallet. In this case, it's connected to the back end of my hatchet, and a couple of wedges to help the tree go in the direction that I want it to. For safety purposes, there's a few things that we want to think about. Eye protection is especially important. I prefer to wear gloves, and if you want to have extra safety or just enough safety to make sure that you don't get damaged yourself, you can wear a helmet, some sort of face shield, and then there's chainsaw resistant chaps that you can wear as well. So for this tree, we're gonna do our best to make sure that this tree falls directly in this direction. To do that, we're gonna make a face cut on this front trunk that's gonna come down about 1/4 of the way through the trunk and then have a line that goes out towards where we want it to fall. The idea being the mouth of the face cut that we make is gonna point the tree in the direction that it wants to go. After we have this cut, we're going to come and we're going to back cut the backside even with it. And when it gets to be about 1 inch left of the tree, it should at that point tip forward to break off. We want to make sure that there's a way for you to get away from this tree. Now, this is a relatively large tree. It's going to be falling that direction. I plan on finishing my cut on the other side of the tree so that I will be able to have an escape route up and away on the other side of the house from where this tree is going to be falling. All right, let's get ready to make our cuts. Okay, we've cut away some of the branches up top here just to give us a clear view of where our tree is going, and also so they don't get in the way. Our cut, this handle, or here, is going to face in the direction that the tree is going to fall. right, there goes our notch. We can check the direction of our fall by having this and pointing in the direction that this tree is going to go. It should be right on through the middle there. Okay, now we're going to start our back cut to go back that direction. One of the ways we can do is starting behind it and then cut back out. Okay, and then we can place some wedges into here. We'll come around to the other side. Okay, let's get in there. It's already cracking a bit. Make sure we push it to the right as much as possible. There she goes. Whoa! And she's down right where we planned on placing her. Looks like there was a sort of a dead spot on this side. We cut a little too far when we were on the other side, but now she's down. Now that the tree is down safely, we can start partitioning it up. We're going to take this and start limbing it. So limbing is when you take off the branches. We're going to take off the branches starting at the top of the tree and working our way to the bottom, because these bottom branches have a lot of weight placed on them right now. So if you're cutting with the bottom edge of the chainsaw, it's called a pushing cut. And if you're cutting with the top, it's called pulling, because it'll actually pull the chainsaw away from it. Try to stay clear of the chainsaw as much as possible. Taking off all the branches and then segmenting down the trunk. We're going to keep doing this and haul this away. I hope that if you choose to take on felling your own tree, that you properly prepare, do enough research, and feel confident in your abilities and your safety so that nothing is damaged around the tree and that you stay healthy and safe. Take care. We'll see you next time. Can you see from there?
Yes.